Capricorn. Hey, how are you? Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate y'all's time, y'all's energy. I just really appreciate it. You guys don't understand. Thank you so much. If you're here for the first time, I do welcome you. Thank you again for joining me. So, Capricorn, let's see, where did we leave off? So okay, May is just a crazy time for me. Like, a lot of energetic things have been going on with me, so I wasn't really able to get to your second half of May. But you know what? I am here for June, and guess what? June is going to be, I'm actually going to bring back the Separation Station series. Back in January, we explored a love topic as it pertains to those of you who are feeling like you're in separation right now from, your love, your partner, your twin flame, or what have you. This is that energy for you or for them if they're cross watching. Okay, we're gonna take a look and see if there's any hope for reconciliation here in the future. Okay, so keep in mind, the energy is fluid, so you could resonate more as the individual or the cross watcher sometimes, and also time is fluid as well. So this might not be happening to you right in June. It may happen at any point, that you're guided to watch this message, but primarily, for most of you, this may be happening in June, or this may have already happened. And in June, you're dealing with, whatever the aftermath is of that. Okay. So also, if the messages don't resonate to you, just leave it where it is. That's all I ask. It doesn't hurt my feelings that a message doesn't resonate to you. I mean, there's plenty of other awesome readers here on this platform, that I'm sure you'll be able to relate to for this month, if not me. Okay, but it's totally fine. Just take what sticks. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. Let's take a look at your central energies for reconciliation here with this person, whomever it is that is most in your heart, or vice versa. What's going on? Why are you guys separated, and what's it look like later? Okay. All right, so we have two cards to come out here. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And then we also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Whoa. This is actually really interesting, Capricorn. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So I really feel like for a lot of you, between you and this individual, you may feel as though you can't trust them in certain levels. You might feel that it is very frustrating dealing with them. There we go. I get the Capricorn. I get the feeling that the person that you're dealing with is like very, very attractive. And so it really makes them hard to be trusted. And honestly, it may be because of maybe there were third-party situations going on in the past. But if that's not for you, I just really feel like, you're afraid that third-party situations will arise because this person is so attractive. And it's like, honestly, I feel like for some of you, this is like where you're already separated, and not that the separation is coming. I just feel like you guys are already separated. And what a lot of you may worry about is, oh my God, like they're gonna find someone very fast because, they're, they're just super attractive, and they attract like just so much, this could have been due to insecurity. The reason why you broke up, it could have been for that same reason. is because you felt as though you couldn't trust this person because of just how attractive they were, or vice versa, right? They just felt like they really couldn't trust you fully because of how attractive you are. And, you know, there's bound to be another man or woman waiting in line for you to slip up, right? So that they can come and just, you know, whisk them away. Wow. Honestly, that message was definitely channeled. Like, I don't know how I got all of that from just these two cards. But let's take a look at like maybe the darker aspect of this. This could be like the reason why, or it could be like just the underbelly of how someone is feeling. Sorry, I keep bumping the tripod. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. Please allow us to explore more. A Capricorn. Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate it. All right. So we have distant. You know, I get the sense that maybe like a trigger for the reason why someone felt the way they felt, as far as, you know, oh, I can feel this breakup coming, or I can feel this separation coming, or I can feel that there may be, you know, it's just someone waiting, you know, for the chance to get you after me, you know. Like, the reason why you may feel like that is just because, like, there has been some distance that has, you know, been going on between you and this other person. So that could be a physical distance where, I don't know, maybe you're in a long distance relationship, and I feel like that is possibly where, you know, a lot of that, you know, the trust issues could come there, is because you guys are so far away, and, you know, they're not so accessible, and you know, all the fears that come along with that, right? You know, like, what are they doing? You know, it's not like I'm laying next to them, you know? So it could be as simple as a physical distance, or it could be, you know, just where you are laying next to them every night. And it's like, you might as well be, you know, on the other side of the country or on another continent, because there's just a disconnect with the two of you. So it's actually, you know, I'm gonna clarify here. What is this distance? Okay, Spirit, thank you. Oh, truth. Truth. And then now, what do I do? So, yeah. So, Spirit, there's definitely, excuse me, not Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. But Capricorn, there's definitely this distance between you and them, which is leading to the trust issues. But the distance is really honestly because, yeah, there's been some sort of truth that you've discovered. Or if you haven't discovered, it's like you finally have realized it. And, you know, and then now it's just like, okay, well, what do I do now with this information? Do I confront it, or do I sit on it? It's like, what do I do now? You know, so one of you has grown distant because of that. Or you feel as though, you know, there's a distance being created for whatever reason, if none other than the reason of, you know, something being, I won't say exposed, but it's like someone going, so this is what's been going on, or this is how you truly feel, or how you truly see a situation, you know? Or you could be just, yeah, thank you, Spirit. You could just be literally just seeing that person for who they were, which ultimately led to some sort of separation here, okay? But let's take a look and see what is more on the lighter side of this, okay? Because we understand that definitely some sort of truth or something definitely came out that is making things really distant here. And in that distance is where you are, I mean, the distance itself could be the actual breakup, or the distance, you know, is, like I said, it could just be where, you know, you're just feeling emotionally distant in the relationship before leading to this breakup. But it's like, what do I do now that I know, you know? You might have learned more than you might have went looking for information, but then you got more than you bargained for. Oh boy, those are always fun. Okay. So we have two cards. So we have destruction, and then we have, excuse me, we have destruction, and then we have material world. So that's really interesting to get these two cards, almost kind of crowning, I feel like kind of crowning this, you know, like on the top, like if, you know, this would be under, like, whatever. Anyways, so this destruction, and then material world, actually quite literally, Capricorn, I feel where, you know, this destruction is more so like where you decided to just kind of really put an end to this and cause the actual breakup or separation on, you know, yourself, but you did it so that you could really focus on more material things. It's like, you know what, I'm not even really gonna even, it's like, it's almost like you decided to just kind of graciously bow out of the situation. Well, with the destruction there, I really can't say graciously, but it's like you just really just, you know, kind of took the initiative and gathered the strength to just say, you know what, person, like, you know, I know what's going on, and if you feel as though, like, you know, I've been kind of distancing myself away from you, and, you know, then you're right, and it's because I do know what's going on. So, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, you know, forget this, right, and then I'm gonna focus on other things. And then honestly, this could be for some of you where you're dealing with a situation where the person that you're dealing with is actually dealing with matters of money, and they're putting that really kind of before the relationship, and it is creating that distance. And, you know, you're not really sure what you should do about that. Okay. So it really could be either one of those two energies very strongly. Let me go ahead and, you know what? I want to clarify that. I feel compelled. Yep, the King of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles. And then honestly, right under it is the Lover's card. And then right under that is the Devil card. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles. So like I said, yeah, you're definitely taking time to focus on money, or someone is taking time to focus on money. But either way, that is what's kind of leading to the distance and ultimately the destruction of this particular relationship. But the thing about it is that we have the Lover's card here. So it's like, honestly, you guys are kind of like on this path of like learning something together. And it's like, you know, with the devil card being there as well, it's almost as if, excuse me, it's almost as if like this person is like, they're always still going to be like this constant with you. You know what I mean? So, I get the sense that this person is like a very, very like lifelong friend. For some of you, it's like they're a lifelong friend, and you guys both, it's like you guys just have over the years have gone in and out of being romantic and then being, you know, platonic, right? But maybe this time it's like, it's not even romantic. It's not even platonic. It's just nothing. You know, it's just this emptiness, this separation. And it's because there's some deeper truth that was uncovered that just really just kind of killed everything. And in Capricorn, either you or them, they're just, again, like I said, more focused on just getting their money up. I really feel like it's you, though. With that King of Pentacles, that's definitely that earth energy. And then also the devil is a Capricorn card as well. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, another Capricorn, or a Gemini. But you don't have to be. Let's take a look and see what are some of the messages here that are either being said or are going unsaid between either one of you. Let's take a look and see what that says. And thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Please, Spirit, allow us to see. Okay. It's like I'll shuffle, but then when I finally like ask, then that's when it comes. Anyways, we have, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. And then we also have, being apart has been changing for me. So this is actually very interesting energy. We'll just do this. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So this is actually pretty interesting energy, Capricorn, because what I have here is someone saying, you know, I don't know if I can really meet your expectations. Whatever truth that you discovered or that, you know, you kind of had this eureka moment about, you know, it's like it made you realize that, you know, you don't know if you can really actually meet whatever expectation that this person is putting on you or whatever expectation you feel as though they need, you know. And just again, within the separation and you deciding to just be more money focused, you know, being apart has definitely been changing because it has allowed you to really kind of see different parts of yourself that needed to be worked on. And you probably didn't even know that you wanted to be better financially. You know, you were probably very comfortable before, you know, and that's just, I know that's pretty specific. Excuse me. And I'm not saying that, you know, Capricorn, I'm not saying that you were like filthy rich, you know, but I'm just saying that, you know, just you may have been comfortable, you know, but then being apart from this person has really just made you kind of kick it into overdrive with, you know, other endeavors or just other projects. And it's almost where it's kind of like humbled you to in a bit as well. And I also get I get the sense that it's like whoever broke up with who or whoever ended it with who, it was because they didn't know if they could really be up to par with who, you know, you are. Like, I'm not attractive enough for you. You know, there's people out here better than me, you know? So they couldn't handle it. They decided to break up. But the other party, whomever that is like, you know, well, almost it's like both parties are almost like, well, you know, being apart from the situation has been life-changing, because the both of you are probably now just focused on other things like, you know, financials and stuff like that. So that's interesting energy. And I hope you were able to follow that. Let's take a look at the signs from Spirit. Because Spirit always gives us signs. Now, whether we realize those or not, or whether we pay attention to them or not, is, you know, totally up to us. But let's see if Spirit can hint at, you know, a couple of signs, or at least a sign here that we may recognize, you know, this energy playing out. Spirit, please give us a sign for... Okay, thank you. And we got, of course, we got 2. So we have, the first card is, we have Rocket, Voyage. Interesting. And then we also have the color brown, which is grounding, stability, and foundation. Yes, Capricorn, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Capricorn, yes, this is what I've been saying, you know? This is what I've been saying as far as being, you know, financially stable and having a great foundation, and being just really in this energy of, you know, the material, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's just not like in a materialistic way, just in a very, you know, almost very opulent, you know, like I have everything that I need, you know? And then also it's like, you know, you understand that just there was a particular journey here with this person, or you're still on a particular journey or voyage here with this particular person. It's not over, you know. It may be over for now, or maybe, you know, just, you know, kind of looking rocky and headed towards separation. But just understand that it's all a part of y'all's own personal journey and own personal voyage, okay? So, you know, that's just interpreting the signs, but, you know, you just maybe, I don't know, just quite literally maybe seeing things about vacations popping up everywhere. You may be seeing things, you know, related to the color brown. You know, you just might find yourself more, you know, attuned to things of the brown palette, you know? So, you know, it could come out in a different couple of ways to whoever that, you know, is taking this in right now, okay? Because the messages are general. So of course I don't like to lead anything off very, you know, in a raw kind of way. I do like to kind of round out the edges here, Capricorn. So I'm going to pull one more card just to see how we can navigate through this energy. And this is going to come from Whispers of Love. Of course, I knew you guys would get 2 cards. So we have card number 16, Turn on Your Love Light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. That's good. I think Sagittarius had the same card. But also you have Actions Speak Loudly. Express your love through your actions. So I like this. I like these cards because, yeah, again, like even though you guys are separate, you know, or separate romantically, for some of you, you're still friends with this person. So it's still easy for you to express yourself to them, because it's like you still deal with each other on just this kind of platonic level, right? But others of you, you might not be dealing with that person anymore, or not that you won't be again. It's just that right now it's just everything is cut off, you know, the platonic, the romantic, everything, right? But during that time, it's you still, even though it could be dark, you still have to turn on your own love light. And what that means, turn on your own heart light rather. And just what that really means is just, you know, just as you're in this dark time, just understand that, you know, this person is still someone that you possibly could have a future with, and just keep hope alive there, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like a lot of you will attract this person right back to you on the romantic stance, because ultimately, this person does trust you to be their partner. There's just different things, I feel like it could be insecurities, different things that just are just in kind of dark places that you both are really dealing with. But regardless of that, it's like you guys always have had each other. You have always had each other, whether it's friendship or not, romantic or not. You've always had each other, even if you aren't talking. You've always had each other, okay? And just remember that. And I think you guys can really get through this energy pretty well. Reconciliation, definitely possible. So Capricorn, I just will leave the messages right there. I thank you so much for your likes and your comments and your subscribes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead. I invite you to, okay? Also, if you would like a more personalized reading, I invite you to email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com, and everything you need to know about how to contact me, and like everything I got going on as far as sales and stuff like that. All that'll be in the description box. Okay, so Capricorn, it's been fun. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much again, and you guys take care. All right, bye.